Before going into details of OAuth2, we need to understand why we need OAuth2, and to understand that, we need to understand the access delegation problem. If you want someone else to access a resource, a microservice, or an API on your behalf and do something with the resource, you need to delegate the corresponding access right to that person or thing. So let's take an example to understand the access delegation problem. Say suppose you want to edit your photos from Google Photos through third-party photo editing application. So we have three things here. First is a photo, which is a resource owned by you. Second is resource owner. This is user who owns that photo. Third is photo editing software, which need access to photo to download and allow editing on it. So the problem is user owns the photo from Google Photos, but photo editing software will need access to photo on behalf of user in order to download it so that user can do editing. And in order to download photos, user credentials will be required. This is called access delegation problem. So let's sum it up once again. So you have a user, say suppose user is you, and you have an account with the Google Photos where your photos will be exposed through the Google Photos API. Third thing, you have photo editing application, which is a third party application through which you want to edit your photos from the Google Photos. So how this photo editing application will download your photo and provide you the edit functionality on it. In order to do that, photo editing application will need your credentials to download your photo from the Google Photos, and how this application will get your credentials. That is the problem. So there are two models of access delegation. So one is access delegation via credential sharing, where user shares his credential with the photo editing application, which we'll discuss in next section. The next is access delegation with no credential sharing, which is OAuth2, which we'll discuss in upcoming lectures. We'll discuss both of these approaches in details in upcoming lectures. Thank you. See you in next lecture.